This is Solo P1. Welcome to the news. Just going to be a quick one today. I just want to get this video in before I go out because I need to do something. Got some business to intend. Yeah, so the rumours are coming in. Before I start talking about Ryan Gravenberch, sorry, and Catherine Thuram, I just want to put this out there now. I'm not getting fooled by this media. I'm not getting fooled by the press about Alisson and Salah. Look, all this news is basically kicking someone while they're down. That's all it is. Liverpool put a bid in for Caicedo, didn't pull off. Fair enough. It's over, we move on. Put a bid in for Lavia. Looks like he's going to Chelsea. Whatever, we've covered it for the past couple of days. Very simple, really. But what it boils down to, some of these journalists, some of these so-called credible journalists, are coming out and reporting this fake news about Alisson and Mo Salah being approached by a Saudi Arabia team. As soon as this news come out, I looked at my phone, put my phone down, turned my phone off, because I knew it was utter garbage. Utter garbage. All this is, like I said, is kicking someone while they're down. Trying to stick the knife in. That's all it is. Alisson ain't going nowhere this season. He ain't going nowhere. Knows Mo Salah. And soon as these reports started to make ground on the internet, started to go out there on the internet and started making ground, it was actually a hashtag. I couldn't believe there was a hashtag about Alisson and Mo Salah. There was a hashtag on the internet. People were that gullible, yeah, to take this as news. It was news, it was fake news. They ain't going nowhere. They're committed to Liverpool this season. Can't say much about next season regarding Mo Salah, because we know that's most likely he will go to Saudi Arabia. If not next season, it'll probably be the season after. But this season he ain't going nowhere. He's not going to just drop and say, right, I'm going to Saudi Arabia. Well, because he got subbed. Because he got subbed in one game. Alisson's not going anywhere. Alisson's going to be at our club for the next couple of years. Alisson ain't going nowhere. Liverpool ain't going to let Alisson go. But what it boils down to, I never really... when I saw this, I knew it was utter garbage. So soon he started to make some ground on the internet, Alisson come out on his, I think it was his social media, and said, Alisson Becker and his family are happy and committed to Liverpool. And not long after, Mo Salah came out and said the same thing. We are committed to Liverpool. Very simple. Very simple. And that's all I got to say about that. Now, I'm looking at this thing that just coming up, because it's kind of breakdown. This is news, breaking news. Crystal Palace have considered formally reporting Chelsea. Crystal Palace they're thinking about formally reporting Chelsea for making an illegal approach to Michael Olsey. Sorry, someone just dropped. So Michael Olsey, I think that's how you spell it, Olsey, from Crystal Palace, saying that basically Chelsea are trying to try and do a deal with him to come to Chelsea. There are concerns at Palace that Chelsea's move for Olsey has been breaking the transfer rules. That's what it's saying on Transfer News Live. That's what's just coming in at the moment. So there you go. Chelsea again up to the old tricks, trying to scout players under the not being legal. That's what Crystal Palace is saying. They reckon they're trying to break the rules. Now, the one thing I'm not going to talk about this anymore, because at the end of the day, he's not coming to Liverpool. Basically, the reason why Lavia didn't want to come to Liverpool is because he felt disrespected, because Liverpool was Liverpool's main target was Lavia, and all of a sudden Liverpool turned their attentions to Caicedo. Well, I said this yesterday on my video. He must have felt disrespected. But let's face it, what it boils down to, yeah, and I'm not being salty, I'm just being honest. Let's boil down to, yeah, the reason why Lavia is going to Chelsea is because, one, the wages are going to be so much more than Liverpool's wages. A lot more, nearly double the wages that you get at Liverpool, and plus the agent fees are going to be more. So everybody's going to be happy. Everyone's going to be on more money. His reporters, I mean, the agent fees are going to be more, and also his wages are going to be more. His weekly wages. So that's the reason why I really want to go to Liverpool. And the third one, obviously, he's going to feel disrespected. I believe if Liverpool would have went straight for Lavia straight away like they're supposed to have done, instead of paying 45, 47 and 48, I believe that he would be a Liverpool player right now. I really do. I believe that he would have been a Liverpool player if Liverpool would have went straight for him instead of messing around. But it is what it is. He's at Chelsea. That's it. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. Very simple, really. Now, the rumours are that Gravenberch, Gravenberch, for Bayern Munich is linked to Liverpool. You remember a few months ago that he was linked to Liverpool? Same with Kevin Thuram as well. Both are linked to Liverpool. They're on Liverpool's radar for bringing into Liverpool. Now, listen, I wanted Thuram at the beginning. As soon as we were linked to Thuram, and you remember Kone as well, I wanted both of them at Liverpool. But again, for some reason, Liverpool weren't interested. The interest was there at the beginning after the summer when the transfer window opened, but for some reason it kind of dissolved. When we got McAllister and we got McAllister, then the interest started with Gravenberch and Thuram, and nothing happened. And Kone as well, nothing happened. We got Szoboszlai, which I'm glad, very good signing. And after that, the Thuram story kind of disappeared. There was nothing for Thuram. It is what it is. It is what it is. But the rumours are coming in now that Gravenberch and Thuram are linked with Liverpool. Look, these rumours that are coming in now, it is what it is. It is what it is. They're just rumours. Now, if Liverpool got Thuram and got Gravenberch, I'd like Kone as well. I'll be happy with that. I think we can still go for top four if we got them three players. Now, top four would be a little bit difficult, but I'd still put Liverpool in the top four, especially after seeing Man United's performance yesterday, which they were lucky to win that game, because to me that was a penalty, and that was a disgrace to the Premier League after West Ham not getting that penalty. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But I believe that not where am I talking about West Ham? I believe that Liverpool, if we can get Thuram and Gravenberch, I believe Wolves. I'm sorry. What am I talking about? West Ham. That Man United game with Wolves yesterday, I believe that was a penalty, and it should have been a 1-1. Wolves played outstanding yesterday. I watched the second half of that game, but Wolves were outstanding in that game against Man United. Absolutely outstanding. But I don't know why it never pulled off. I don't know why that wasn't the penalty wasn't given. I believe that Wolves should have got a draw out of that game. Absolutely 100% should have been a draw. And looking at Man United's performance yesterday, I do not rate. Everybody's talking about Man United is gonna challenge for the title. That ain't gonna happen. Man United are not challenging for no title. The only one at the moment that I could see on record, that was just seeing now, the only team I could see even coming close and not even winning it, coming close, is Arsenal. Arsenal's the only team that I could see at the moment what could probably run a bit. They're not going to win it. Man City's still going to win the Premier League, in my opinion. But that's the only team I can see at the moment that can run Man City close. Liverpool at the moment, no. No, I think we can just get in top four with the team we've got now. But if we bring in Gravenberch and we bring in Kefrin Thuram and Kone, them three, they're my three preferences, them three. If we can bring in them three, then I'll say we can probably get in the top three. But I think with the team we got now, we're just gonna barely get into top four. But remember, this season it's top five what get into the Champions League on historic rules with because Liverpool's like an historic club and have won a lot in the past. The best club in the UK at the moment for the most trophies anyway. if we finish in the top 5, we'd go straight into the Champions League. But I don't want it that way. I want to finish in the top 4. I want to finish. That's just my opinion. Finishing the top 4 for me is more prestige than finishing the top 5. If I just barely scrape through because of our name and because of our historic accomplishments, I don't want that. I want to get in the top 4. Me, personally, I would love to win the league, but that ain't going to happen now. What FSG's there, we're not going to win no Premier League. We're not going to win no Premier League because FSG does not want to spend the money. It's very simple, really. People blaming Klopp. It's not Klopp's fault. It's FSG's fault. If we had the money, we've got the money, but they don't want to spend the money. If they just brought in the money and at the beginning of the season said, look, gave Klopp an open checkbook and said, look, go get what you want. I really believe if they would have done that with Klopp, I really believe that we could have had a chance to win the Premier League. But we're not. We're just scrimping and saving. Listen, the Lavia deal, the Casado deal doesn't really hurt me as much. It does. You know what? It is what it is with him. But the one that hurts me really, what personally really, is the Lavia deal because we could have had him. If we would have just put the 50 million down, very simple, put the 50 million down. No messing around, just put the 5-0 down, and that would have been it. But we never. What we did, we messed around. And now he's gone. And that's a lesson for you guys. That's a lesson for Liverpool, man. We've got 11 watching. 11 watching, man. Hit that like button, guys. 11 people watching the stream. Hit the like button. And if you want to chat, the chat room's there. I'll put your name up in the chat room. If you've got any questions about today's news. You just drink some water, man. Trying to get this bottle open. Eleven watching. Yeah, but that's what's going on. I never believed that Salah news. Salah and Alisson Becker leaving. That was just utter garbage. Utter garbage. I never believed that ever. I remember when it popped up on my news feed on my Twitter. I said, "Yeah, right." I just completely dismissed it. So that's it, man. That's what's going down. Liverpool linked to them 3 players. Let's hopefully we can get one of them. I don't think we're gonna get 3. I think the 2 realistically, I think it's Gravenberch. I think we got a chance with Gravenberch. Thuram's trending on Twitter. I think we got a chance with Gravenberch. Says they're back to Manu and he says there you go. 2 minutes ago, back to Manu, Kone and Kefrin Thuram, like we initially were linked with. I was happy with them too. I was happy with them when we were linked to them. When we brought in, like I said, when we brought in McAllister, which to me was the signing of the season. Liverpool, you're not busy and seriously on the summer transfer. What's up? The most important thing now is to get good players in. Yeah, I agree. I believe. Do you remember at the beginning of the season? Do you remember when we got McAllister, and then after we was linked to Thuram and Kone? I was happy with them too. All right, we probably would have to bring in a right back, but I was happy with them too. Why not? Thuram and Kone. I think Klopp could have made them into killers. Especially Kone. Kone was very impressed, but Thuram as well. Why not? And Gravenberch, them 3, but them 2, I think Kone and Thuram, they're the one. I remember I still got my thumbnail somewhere on my computer when I had Thuram and Kone, I remember. Welcome to the stream, and right, Alexander Dallas. Thank you for dropping in. He says, oh yeah, he goes, no, Thuram is now being reconsidered. Let me just open this. He says, Liverpool are considering Thuram now after their interest cooled off earlier this summer. So Thuram is one of their main targets for Liverpool. That's what's coming in now. That was 10 minutes ago. That Thuram is one of Liverpool's main targets after the summer cooled off. You're damn right, man. 13 watching. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the like, and if you haven't subbed, go hit the sub button. So, what do you guys think, man, of Thuram? Will you be happy with Thuram and Kone? You know, I will be at this point. Sooner rather than later. That's what I can answer that one. But what he's actually wrong with it, I know he got injured, right? I heard that I saw him at the beginning of the transfer window. You remember at the beginning of the transfer window? Hold on. At the beginning of the transfer window. No, not transfer window, but you know when we had the when they came back after the summer break, when they was getting training, I saw Bashatek there then. He was training at the beginning, then he disappeared again. They said he's still not ready. Yeah, Thuram. I'll take Thuram and Kone. Them two, I'll be happy with that. That's what we should have went through at the beginning. We should have went for Thuram and Kone, and I believe that we could have got them cheaper. But now, as the window's coming to an end, the transfer window, we've only got like a week and a half, 2 weeks left of the transfer window. The entire world don't know that Liverpool's got the money now. So because there's two factors what's going to happen now. I believe that we could have got Thuram. If we would have went for Thuram at the beginning, I believe that we could have got Thuram for about, I'd say about 30 M's. Now it's going to cost us 60 M's. Because the reason why it's going to cost us 60 M's is, one, everybody knows we've got money. And two, they know that we're desperate because it's coming to the end of the transfer window. So that's going to play against us. But we should just swallow our pride and grab them two players. And hopefully we can try and get Ryan Gravenberch as well from Bayern Munich. The Dutch master. Definitely should try and get him. No messing around. Just get in there and get him. Thank you for the subscription, Dara Azzi. Thank you for the subscription. Evening to you, Michael Corleone. Michael Corleone is one of my regular viewers. He's a good dude, man. Guys, if you fancy going into a good chat room, we've got a good chat room on Twitter, and we've got a WhatsApp group as well. Follow me on Twitter, and if you want to join the discussion and continue the discussion after the stream, you can. I'll add you to the room. I'll give you my Twitter link now, and if you want, just send me a DM on Twitter. Yeah, and I'll add you to the Liverpool room. This is my Twitter feed. There's my Twitter there. Add that. That's the link to my Twitter. Add me on Twitter and then send me a direct message, and I'll add you to the Liverpool group, and then we can discuss it more. We've got some good lads in there now. I only started it a few days ago. There's about 8 or 9 people in there now, but it's growing all the time. And there's some good lads in there, and we all discuss about the Liverpool news. And we'll put our links to our channels in there. And we're also going to start doing spaces as well. So in the next couple of weeks, we're thinking about doing some spaces. So as soon as the Liverpool game finishes, all of us can go in there and start talking, or you can either type or just listen. So we've got that coming as well. The channel's going to be growing. We're going to try and get the channel growing, trying to get more people in, get involved. But yeah. This is what I want. I want Thuram, Kone, and Gravenberch. That's it, and I'll be happy with that. 100%. That's what it's trending online at the moment. Thuram. I think the first player we're gonna grab, I reckon it's gonna be Thuram, because that is trending online, and there's a lot of news sources, credible news sources, saying that Liverpool really want him, and they've reconsidered, and they're just trying to sort out the right fee. But at the end of the day, it's up to his club. It says on here, this is from Calvin. This is from a guy on Twitter. He's a credible journalist. He says, both perfect Hendo and Fabinho replacements, Kone and Thuram. Maybe. They're young at the moment. That's the thing about it. It's a good thing that they're young as well. They're young. And you know, I think Kone, personally, I think Kone's got a higher ceiling. I think Kone's slightly better than Thuram. Slightly better. I like the way Thuram plays. I saw him play. He's very slick with the ball, man. Very skillful. Very tall as well. And I think he'd be a great asset to Liverpool. But I'll just prefer Kone. But I want them both. I want them both. Get my water, man. I need some water. Very hot here today. Hot evening. $13 watching, man. 5 likes. Let's get them likes up, guys. Yeah, they've been in contact. It's just coming as well. Liverpool have been in contact with Kefri Thuram and Andre Trinidad. Andre Trinidad. I heard about him the other day, about Andre Trinidad. The only thing with Andre Trinidad, I think the club only wants, they want 40 million now, and January we'll be able to get him. So if we pay for him now, he won't be able to play to Liverpool until January. I heard that he's a good player. I haven't really watched much of his football. I'm not gonna come out and say I've watched him all the time, but I heard that he's a decent player. But that's the only thing with buying him. If we pay for him now, he won't be able to play to Liverpool until January, which is quite a while away. But Kefri Thuram, they're the ones on the radar at the moment. Andre Trinidad, Kefri Thuram, Ryan Gravenberch, and Kone. They're the top ones at the moment. I linked with Liverpool. Let's see what happens, man, because at the end of the day, we need to get going. We can't mess around. Can't mess around. We need to get in there and just, you know, it needs to happen. Because we're running out of time. Klopp come out and said today there's no point of panicking, which I agree. There's no point of panicking, but we need to get it done. He says, I said when he said that, I goes, look, cool heads prevail. Cool heads prevail at the end of the day in this situation. But in this situation, the thing with this Lavia is the one, I think that's the one that hurts me the most, is the Lavia deal. Lavia is the one that hurts me the most. Because at the end of the day, yeah, Lavia, we could have had him. Realistically, we could have had him. If we would have paid the 50 M's like Southampton wanted, if we would have paid the 50 M's straight away, he would have been a Liverpool player now. But we was penny pinching. And this is what happens when you penny pinch. This is what happens. 11 people watching, guys. Just hit that like, hit the subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be heading off in 5 minutes. I need to go out in a minute. I just wanted to report the news on Thuram. A lot of the news today, people are just talking about the fake news about Mo Salah and Alisson. I never believed that in 1 second. Not 1 second did I believe that Alisson and Mo Salah was going to leave Liverpool this season. No way. I'm not saying next season. I think out of Mo Salah and Alisson, I think there's a better chance that Mo Salah will leave next season. There's a better chance of Mo Salah leaving next season, but not Alisson. I think Alisson's going to be with us for a while, at least 3 years. Mo Salah, I can't really say much about Mo Salah. He's come to the end of his cycle. He's still a brilliant player, still one of the best wingers in the world, one of Liverpool's greatest players of all time. Absolutely generational talent. And the money we paid for him, and look at him now. When he goes to Saudi Arabia, which he will go to Saudi Arabia, if not next season, it's going to be the season after. I'm not sure how long's left on his contract. Does anybody know in the chat room how long's left on Mo Salah's contract? But I think when Mo Salah's contract does finish, he'll go to Saudi Arabia. They've probably got his shirt ready there already. They've got his shirt ready to go already. He's definitely going to Saudi Arabia. And he will be a king over there. He will be a king, the Egyptian king. That's all you're going to hear now. When Mo Salah goes to Saudi Arabia, all you're going to hear is, won't play now. Egyptian king. That's what you're gonna hear. And he's gonna get the biggest send off. He will get the biggest send off, yeah, ever when he leaves Liverpool, Mo Salah. And it's not gonna be this season. Someone in the chat room, we've got 16 people watching in the chat room. 16 people. If you've got any questions, put them in and I'll display them on the screen. Any questions? I'll display them on the screen. 16 people watching. Brilliant. Yeah. Does anybody know when his contract finishes? Mo Salah. I think he's got 2 years left. I know he's 17 people in the house, guys. Smash that like button, man. Smash the like button. It's free. You know, it's free. It's free. It is free. You know, you don't have to pay for to smash the like button. You know, it's free. But before start getting into something else, if you want to join a good chat room, you want to join a good room where we talk about Liverpool, it's like a banter room. We have a good laugh. It's just for Liverpool fans. If you want to join this room, follow my Twitter, which is there, the link. There's the link to my Twitter. That's the link. Yeah, put the message on there. There's the link to my Twitter is in the chat room. There's the link to my Twitter. Click on the link to my Twitter and you'll be able to then send me a DM and I'll add you to the WhatsApp group and I'll add you to the Twitter room as well, because we're going to start doing spaces. So when the football match is finished, when Liverpool plays, I think it's going to be about a couple of weeks, we need at least 30 people in the room. When we get about 30 people, no, not 30, I'd say 25. If we get about 25 people in the Twitter room, when the Liverpool match finishes, we're going to start doing live spaces so we all can discuss the match after. Like, it'd be fun. It's fun. I know a few people that do it already, but I'm just starting this room up. So just hit me a DM on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Hit me the DM, and I'll add you to the room. That's kind of thing you want. But what do you guys think of the Gravenberch situation? Gravenberch, what are you saying about Gravenberch joining Liverpool? Thanks for the subscribe, Dara. Again, thanks for the sub. There's one that's coming up now. Thuram, Kone, Insignia would be slightly more the Casado transfers. That will be amazing business. Yeah, it will be amazing business. I'll put the thing get come up on my feed yet, but I can read your question. Yeah, it would be amazing business, but how much they're gonna charge? We might end up spending double now for Thuram. We might end up spending double. Yeah, I got your question here. I'll read it again. Thuram, Kone, Insignia would be a slightly more than Casado transfer. That would be an amazing business. Yeah, it would be. But like I said, it's going to be double. Liverpool have to be prepared to pay double for every player they want now to the end of the transfer, because people know, one, they know we got money. Two, they know that we're desperate. Yeah, I agree on that one. I'll take them too. But my preference is Kone. My preference is Kone, Thuram, and Gravenberch. Ryan Gravenberch. I think he will be a great asset for Liverpool. Them three. They'll be a great asset for Liverpool. If we sign them three, Thuram, Kone, and Ryan Gravenberch for Bayern Munich. If we get them free, if we buy them free, not sell, if we purchase them free, I think that we can go for top two. And I'll come out and say that now. I think we can go for top two if we get them free players. If we don't get them free players and we get depends, but imagine if Liverpool don't buy anyone at all. You know what was making me a bit suspicious yesterday? I was watching the the other day, the press conference when Klopp's last press conference. He says, look, at the end of the day, players today need to be able to play in different positions. He said it's not like the old players where you buy a defender, he stays in defence and he doesn't play nowhere else. It's not like when you buy a right winger and he stays on right wing. We need players that can play anywhere else, and that was making me suspicious that he wasn't going to buy anyone, because I did not like McAllister in that position, in that DM role. He was like in a DM role, yeah, and I did not like him at all, McAllister. Even though he played great, he was amazing, he was playing good, that was a wrong position for McAllister. That's not what you brought McAllister for, to be a DM. We brought McAllister to be more upfield by what's his name, Sobersley. They played Sobersley, I know again, they played Sobersley out of position as well, and he struggled. The worst player for me was Andy Robinson though. Andy Robinson, he can't play possession football. He can't hold on to the ball. He was getting passed out the park by Sterling. Every time he got the ball, he was losing it. He couldn't keep the ball. We got 11 people in the chat, man. 11 people. Put your questions out there before I leave. Any questions, I'll put them up in the chat room. There might be a slight delay, but put them out there and I'll put them in the chat room for you guys. Remember to smash the like button. We've got 7 likes, 12 people in the house. If you haven't liked the video, like it, go and subscribe. Hopefully we can get some good news as Liverpool fans. I think we need it. I think Liverpool was a bit arrogant, the way they approached this situation. I thought it was a bit arrogant. You know what? If Casado, you know the Casado one. I'm serious with the Casado one. Yeah, I'm not really bothered that much. All right, at the beginning, look, when we thought we was getting him and it was all confirmed, and Klopp came out in the press conference, and Klopp said, "Yeah, we're getting him." I thought, yeah, okay, fair enough. It's like getting something at Christmas and then your mum says to you, yeah, I brought you this present, yeah. To say your mum, yeah, I brought you this game for the PS5. I brought you this game for the PS5. Oh, mum, did you get the new FIFA? Yeah, I bought FIFA 24. Oh, yeah. And it's the night before, and your mum says, yeah, look, I brought you FIFA 24, but you're going to wait till tomorrow morning to get it on Christmas Day. So you're waiting there at Christmas Day doing this. Christmas Day. And then you wake up in the morning, you go open your present, it's FIFA 23. It's one of them, innit? You look forward to something and then it gets taken away from you. Or your mum says you got FIFA 24, and then the next day you wake up in the morning and you say, Mum, where's my FIFA? She goes, oh, I was supposed to get it yesterday, but the shop closed. It's like that. That's what it was like with the Casado. Okay, I was a bit gutted at first, but I think the one what really hurt me the most was the Lavia one, because we could have had him, but with penny pinch we messed around. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you this, I'm gonna give you that. 45, 44, 48. We're acting like amateurs, man. We're acting like amateurs. Yeah. I'm just trying to look for the message, see what's coming through. There we go. I think something's come on. Yeah, so send me a DM. I think I got 1 DM. I got 2 DMs of someone. I'll add you to the group. Send me the DMs and I'll add you to the football group on Twitter. And if you want, you can come on the WhatsApp group as well. We can discuss more about this. Hold on. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm going to be shooting off in a minute. If you haven't smashed the like button, holding midfielder bosses. So I'm going to be off, guys. Got 10 people watching, guys. If you've got any more questions, let me know before I leave. I've got about 5 minutes and then I've got to head off. 5 minutes. We've got 8 likes. Smash the like button, guys. We've got 10 people in the house. 8 likes is all right still. I'll take 8 likes. I wasn't even going to do this video today, but I saw this drop and I thought, nah, I've got to talk about it. Because these are the guys I wanted at the beginning. Before we started talking about Casado, before we start talking about Lavia, these are the guys you remember at the beginning, that these are the ones what we were linked to, and I thought these are the ones we should have went for. Thuram, Kone and Gravenberch. They're the 3 that we should have went for, and we would have got them cheap. Now they're going to cost us more, obviously, because I know that we're desperate. But why couldn't you just go for these originally? Know what I mean? Originally, that's what we should have went for. But I think it all went wrong. It all went wrong when Henderson and Fabinho left. I think that's what, especially Fabinho. Again, Chelsea buying more players, man. Buying more players. £30 million for this player. What's his name? Chelsea were closing on the signing of Ely Way from 30 million with 30 million add-ons. He's unsure about his place at the Chelsea project. Chelsea are just buying players for fun, bro. They're gonna get caught, man. They're gonna get caught out. It's gonna happen. Something's gonna. If they don't get in the Champions League, it's all over for them. That's where they're gonna lose the money, when they don't get the Champions League. And I'm still not convinced they're gonna get in the Champions League. Yeah, man, I'm going to be heading off now, guys. Hit that like, smash the like. I'm going to be heading off. I've got things to do, but thanks for joining the chat room, man. Gerson Muffala, Alexander Delas, Dari Azzi, Stefano Michael Colleone. Big up. I'm going to be heading off, man. Smash the like button. See you later, guys. I'm heading off. Bye.